What's up, everybody? Manalconut here. So this video I have spent a long time creating. This is the type of content I really want to do. And I've just gotten around to being able to do it with this new video editor I got, Filmora 9. I actually went for a DaVinci something, but it gave me this, so I don't know if they're the same thing or what. But anyway, this is the first video I've done, so the editing may be a little crappy, but I feel pretty proud about myself, so excuse me, I feel pretty proud about myself for it, and I hope you like it, because there's going to be more to come like this. So yeah, let's get going here. So Dark Souls, a series that's captured everyone since Demon Souls on the PlayStation 3, was a phenomenon. The Demon Souls did so good that the servers went to get shut down, and there was such a large player base that they were kept open almost permanently. I know the servers finally did shut down. I don't remember the exact date, but it hasn't been gone for very, very long. And then, of course, the Dark Souls series itself, Dark Souls getting remastered to the PlayStation 4 system from the PS3 era. The Dark Souls 2 coming, you know, it got the Scholar of the Lost Sin remaster where you had all the DLC. Dark Souls 3, which finally seen the end of the Souls series. Now, I'm also including Bloodborne in this, so it is the Soulsborne series. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But, you know, the Souls series is over now. We're not getting another one. We got Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, which is not a Souls game. It has roguelike tendencies, but is, quite honestly, a lot better. But without further ado, here is the things players wanted in Dark Souls 3, but did not get. First thing I want to start with is number 1 and 2, World Tendency and Black Phantoms. Now here's some footage from Demon Souls. You know, we have Black Phantoms in Dark Souls 3, of course we do. However, the ones in Demon Souls, as well as the ones in the first Dark Souls, I believe, were a little more scary. Now, they did this in Bloodborne a little bit. With your oh, what is it called? The eye thing, whatever it is. I can't remember what it's called currently. Where pretty much the more messed up crap you see, the more messed up crap you're actually able to see. You know, you see a bunch of messed up shit, and you start seeing, oh wait, this world really is worse than I thought. As you see here, there's Black Phantom regular enemies all throughout this area, kind of like Bloodborne did that. And the World Tendency, the more you died and the more evil things you did, the darker it became. And once you got to pure black, you got these type of phantoms. Also, you had special NPC phantoms, which would show up, which you will be seeing later in this video. You also had pure white tendency, that you would not gain as many souls, and you would not gain as many items. But there were certain items, and as well as certain locations that were unlocked if you reached pure white, just like for pure black. Another thing for pure, and you got better items for pure black tendency. Another thing are this thing right here, gray demons. They were special enemies that only appeared in pure black tendency with special items. Now, this is one of the NPC Black Phantoms I was talking about. It's one of the secret ones in the game. The hardest one for me for a special weapon. All right, and now we're on to number 3, upgrading armor. This is my favorite armor set in Dark Souls 3, but the stats aren't the greatest. Now, in previous games, you were able to upload or update your armor set to where, yeah, they weren't as good as something like Havel's armor or something like that. And there are a couple that are shown here that are decently stat. But for the beginning ones, or ones that you just thought were really cool, they didn't work in the new game. But in that, you know, if you thought they were really cool, you could just keep upgrading them. And hey, you were set. All right, number 4, Bonfire. aesthetic. Now, in Dark Souls 2, you can find these items to pretty much increase the bonfire difficulty level, where you can get better items in that area, different enemy spawning, harder enemy spawning, and make the game a little different. Unfortunately, they did not carry this over into Dark Souls 3, which would have been really great. I think it was a fantastic idea, but unfortunately, we did not see it in its release. And finally, number 5. Why don't you dodge? Now, given this is Bloodborne, this was the whole thing about Bloodborne, but you know, the dodge mechanic was so amazing. It was so fluid, so fast, and we see this in Sekiro. You know, given, like I said, it is not a Souls game, so I need to stop comparing it, but it is still from a From Software game. So it's kind of hard to do that when their legacy is the Souls series. As you see here, the dodging is so fast. It's ridiculous. You don't do the, you know, what we're used to from the Souls series of, you know, just dodging over or rolling over, being overburdened, or you do a fat roll. Pretty much you just flip on your ass and sit there for a second trying to waddle up. This one, you're actually dodging around. It's incredible. I loved it. Unfortunately, I did not like Bloodborne as much as any of the Souls games, but the combat was the best, without a doubt. Anyway, I think that's all I have for this. I actually made this video a little shorter than I meant to. But, yeah, that's it. This is the type of content I'm wanting to release, so I hope to have more coming to you. With me doing this type of content, however, it will be every other week now instead of every week. On Saturdays, around 3 p.m. Leave a comment in the section below. You know, if you have any tips you may have on my video editing, or just, you know, any things that I screwed up on you want to point out, go for it. I need to know these things. As well as, you know, always remember to hit that like button and let me know if you guys actually like this content, and hit that subscribe. Make sure you guys don't miss a single video I have coming up. But until next time, guys, this is Manalka Nut, over and out.